Imagine a vast empire. It stretched from the shores of the Mediterranean Sea to the mountains of the Hindu Kush. This was the Persian Empire, a civilization of immense power and influence. For centuries, the Persians shaped the course of history. They built grand cities. They waged epic wars. Their art and culture left an indelible mark on the world. Join us now as we journey through time. We will explore the epic history of the Persian Empire. The Persians were masters of administration and governance. They created a sophisticated system of roads, canals, and taxation. This allowed them to effectively manage their vast empire. The Persians were also tolerant rulers. They allowed conquered peoples to keep their own customs and religions. This policy of tolerance helped to foster stability and loyalty throughout the empire. The Persian Empire was a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Trade flourished along the Royal Road, connecting the far reaches of the empire. This exchange of goods and ideas led to a rich and vibrant culture. The Persians made significant contributions to art, architecture, and literature. Their influence can still be seen today. Our story begins in the 6th century BC. A powerful leader emerged from the land of Persia. His name was Cyrus the Great. Cyrus was a brilliant military strategist and a charismatic ruler. He united the Persian tribes and led them on a series of conquests. Cyrus conquered the Medes, the Lydians, and the Babylonians. His empire grew larger with each victory. Cyrus was not just a conqueror, he was also a wise and compassionate ruler. When he conquered Babylon in 539 BC, he did something remarkable. He freed the Jewish captives who had been held there for decades. This act of mercy earned him the title of Messiah in the Bible. Cyrus's reputation for tolerance and justice spread far and wide. Under Cyrus's leadership, the Achaemenid Empire was born. This was the first Persian empire, and it would become the largest empire the world had ever seen. Cyrus established a new capital at Pasargadae. He laid the foundation for a powerful and enduring Persian state. After Cyrus's death, his son Cambyses II continued to expand the empire. He conquered Egypt, adding another jewel to the Persian crown. However, Cambyses' reign was short-lived. He died under mysterious circumstances. A period of instability followed his death. Order was restored by Darius I, also known as Darius the Great. Darius was a brilliant administrator and a skilled military leader. He put down rebellions and expanded the empire's borders even further. Darius conquered Thrace and parts of India, bringing the Achaemenid Empire to its greatest territorial extent. Darius understood that a vast empire needed a strong infrastructure to function. He implemented a series of reforms that transformed the Persian state. He divided the empire into provinces called satrapies. He appointed governors, called satraps, to rule these provinces in his name. To facilitate communication and trade throughout the empire, Darius ordered the construction of the Royal Road. This remarkable feat of engineering stretched for over 1,600 miles, connecting the Persian heartland with the distant corners of the empire. The Royal Road was a testament to Persian ingenuity and a symbol of their power. Darius's son, Xerxes I, inherited a vast and powerful empire. However, Xerxes' reign would be marked by conflict and ultimately by defeat. Xerxes launched a massive invasion of Greece in 480 BC, seeking revenge for earlier Greek interference in Persian affairs. The Persian army, led by Xerxes himself, crossed the Hellespont on a bridge of boats. They marched south into Greece, clashing with the Greek city-states in a series of legendary battles. At Thermopylae, a small force of Spartans held back the entire Persian army for days. At Salamis, the Athenian navy decisively defeated the Persian fleet. Despite these setbacks, the Persian Empire remained a formidable power. However, the seeds of its decline had been sown. The wars with Greece had drained the empire's resources. Internal strife and rebellions began to weaken the empire from within. In 334 BC, a young Macedonian king named Alexander the Great crossed the Hellespont into Asia Minor. Alexander was a brilliant military commander, and he was determined to conquer the Persian Empire. He led his army to victory after victory, culminating in the decisive Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC. The Achaemenid Empire, once the mightiest empire on earth, crumbled before Alexander's onslaught. Section 5. The Interlude, Seleucids and the Hellenistic East. Alexander's empire was vast, but it was short-lived. After his death in 323 BC, his generals fought amongst themselves for control of his vast domains. One of these generals, Seleucus thus Nicator, emerged victorious in the east. He established the Seleucid Empire, which encompassed much of the former Achaemenid territory. The Seleucids faced a daunting task. They had to consolidate their hold on a vast and diverse empire. The Seleucids embraced Hellenistic culture, a fusion of Greek and Persian traditions. They founded new cities and encouraged Greek colonists to settle in their eastern territories. However, the Seleucid Empire was plagued by internal instability and external threats. They faced constant pressure from the Ptolemies in Egypt, another powerful Hellenistic dynasty. They also had to contend with the rise of new powers in the east, including the Parthians. Section 6. The Parthian Resurgence, Nomadic Warriors and the Roman Challenge. The Parthians were a nomadic people from Central Asia. They were skilled horsemen and fierce warriors. They gradually expanded their power in the east, taking advantage of Seleucid weakness. In the mid-2nd century BC, Mithridates I the Great led the Parthians to a series of stunning victories against the Seleucids. He conquered much of the Iranian plateau, establishing the Parthian Empire as a major power in the region. The Parthians were a formidable foe for the Romans, who had replaced the Seleucids as the dominant power in the west. The Parthian cavalry, known as cataphracts, were heavily armored and armed with powerful bows. They were a fearsome sight on the battlefield. In 53 BC, the Parthian army inflicted a crushing defeat on the Romans at the Battle of Carrhae. The Roman general, Marcus Licinius Crassus, was killed in the battle. This victory cemented the Parthian Empire's reputation as a military powerhouse. The Parthians and Romans would continue to clash for centuries, their rivalry shaping the political landscape of the Near East. Section 7. The Sassanids, Restoring the Glory of Ancient Persia. By the early 3rd century AD, both the Parthian Empire and the Roman Empire were in decline. Internal strife and external pressure weakened both empires. In 224 AD, a new power arose in Persia, the Sassanids. Ardashir I, the founder of the Sassanid dynasty, defeated the last Parthian king and established a new Persian empire. The Sassanids sought to restore the glory of the Achaemenid Empire. They revived ancient Persian traditions and embraced Zoroastrianism as the state religion. The Sassanids built impressive palaces, temples, and cities. They patronized art, literature, and science. The Sassanids engaged in constant warfare with the Roman Empire, now centered in Constantinople. They fought over control of Armenia, Mesopotamia, and the Caucasus. The Sassanid king Shapur I even captured the Roman Emperor Valerian in battle, a humiliating defeat for the Romans. Section 8. The Coming of Islam. Transformation, Continuity, and Persian Dynasties within Islamic rule. In the 7th century AD, a new force emerged from the Arabian Peninsula, Islam. The Islamic armies, inspired by their new faith, swept across the Near East, conquering vast territories with remarkable speed. The Sassanid Empire, weakened by decades of war with the Byzantines, could not withstand the Islamic onslaught. The final Sassanid king, Yazdegerd III, was defeated and killed in 651 AD. The Persian Empire, once a symbol of power and splendor, was no more. However, Persian culture and influence did not disappear. On the contrary, the Persians played a vital role in the development of Islamic civilization. The Persian language became the language of administration and literature in many parts of the Islamic world. Persian scholars made significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. Over the centuries, numerous Persian dynasties rose to prominence within the Islamic world. Section 9. Conclusion. The enduring impact of the Persian Empire. The Persian Empire may be long gone, but its legacy lives on. The Persians were master builders, skilled administrators, and fierce warriors. They created an empire that spanned continents and endured for centuries. Their art, architecture, and literature inspired countless others. Their ideas about governance, tolerance, and cultural exchange left an indelible mark on the world. The Persian Empire was a testament to the human capacity for greatness. It was a reminder that even the most powerful empires eventually crumble. But the legacy of the Persians continues to inspire us today. It is a legacy of innovation, creativity, and cultural exchange. It is a legacy that we should all strive to learn from and to emulate.